so I ripped it, which is sad. But the electron cloud is literally a cloud. And if you think about looking at a cloud, it is full of every possibility. It's really up to the cloud gazer to perceive that cloud, to bring it into a form, a shape, something we can give words to. Like, what do you see in the cloud? And that's what exists. And then you tell someone else, and that's what they see too, right? And then they tell you. And then both possibilities kind of exist at the same time. You're like, oh, I see that, and I see that. I think how wave function, or how an electron collapses, is quite similar in creating realities, okay? So I've got a mystery box here, much similar to Schrodinger's cat. For all we know, there could be a dead cat in this box, right? So Schrodinger's cat is that until you look inside of the box and there's a cat inside it, the cat could be dead or alive. Quite honestly, there could be anything inside of the box. So technically these are possibilities. And I picked this one in particular because, and I did this in my last video. I'm redoing this video called Fellow Wave Function. Anyways, so you got this cloud of electrons, right? And it is just out there existing with every possibility until it is observed, in which case it collapses into reality. When it collapses into reality, it's not final. So there's another step to Schrodinger's cat, and I think it's called what? It's something with a W. Wildenberg's. Someone tell me. Someone's friend. So okay, so until you look inside the box, every possibility exists. The cat is dead or alive, or it's one of these guys. But let's say you've got a friend waiting outside. He's waiting for you to tell him, yo, what's in the box? And guess what? Even when you open the box and find out what it is, the possibilities still are up to interpretation in the, like, until you tell him, like, okay, so like you find out your reality, but his reality, the cat can still be dead or alive. God, there's a more scientific way to explain this, and I'm explaining it, but just trust me, bro. It's what it is, okay? Like, dog. So, I just want to know, do we play a part in how the wave function collapses? Is it when the electron's observed, it just lands on whatever roulette wheel it's spinning through, and it randomly picks that possibility of every possibility? Or is there a way that we widen the slice of possibilities by focusing some sort of attention on it? Think of it this way. There is a Pinewood Derby race, and every single possibility is the car. But your dad is super competitive, and he has, like, you know, unscrewed the screw at the bottom of the Pinewood Derby car, and he like super glued a penny and re-screwed it and like drilled a hole in the penny and unscrewed it back in, and he weighted your Pinewood Derby race car. You can do that with thought. So it's like that car just crosses the finish line a snap second before the others, right? Just needs to be a little bit heavier. Or is it that the electron is cruising along flipping through the radio stations. This one's fuzzy. Next one's fuzzy. Gets to one. Oh, okay. I didn't hear that one. It's kind of a shitty song. Like, it's Christian rock. But there's so many people, there's so many antennas up for that channel that that's the only station that's clear. So that's what the Electron chooses. Is it that we are each antennas? And whatever frequency we put out, most people on that frequency is the clearest, and that's what reality collapses into. There is a, honestly, a really good, and there's good anecdotal evidence to this. There was again, sorry, take my word for it, go Google it. Talk show radio host. What's her name? But anyways, she goes and gets a filling in her tooth. What did they use for filling back then? I want to say copper. It wasn't. I'm going to talk about copper in a little bit because I used to smoke crack, and you put copper wiring into your crack pipe to catch it, and you absorb a lot of copper, and it makes you more conductive, I think. And I think there's a reason crack eggs hear shit, and I think it's a little bit because you're crazy. I think it's a little bit, maybe, because you're more in tune with the electromagnetic field. Okay, but anyways, she gets her tooth filled. She goes for a drive. She drives past this, like, she's like, starts hearing shit, right? She's like, I'm crazy. She parks her car. She hears a little bit clearer. She like, moves her car around. Here's a little bit clearer. She like backs up, and she picks up the radio broadcast of an underground like Japanese spy station in World War II. Anyways, I'm getting the story wrong, but it's a true story. Anyways, okay, so actually, I picked the wrong one. So I had this same tooth in my house that burned down. I picked this box to see if I would get the same one that I used to have, because when things have happened before, it's easier for them to land on again. This is kind of a shout out to Morphic Resonance. Like, there is a memory pattern kind of built into us. But so it seems that, you know, the electron lands on what has happened before, right? It widens the slice. Like repeated experiences makes, you know, it creates this kind of stepping stone across the pond of possibilities, I guess, right? So I picked the wrong one. It doesn't really matter what I pull out. I'm gonna guess, because I've seen this one before the most, like just on other boxes. That's probably this. I have actually 3 of these guys upstairs in a different outfit, and this looks like the one I want. I want this one or this one. So actually, I don't have any like teeth in the game, but it doesn't matter what I open this up to, but just for fun, we'll open it. Okay. And I got the 3 that I already have upstairs.